Hey, so today we're going to do an Ark, the center speedrun. This will be done on the speedrun.com very easy settings, and there is a trick that I found that I'm quite happy to share from one of the artifacts. For the there we go, the artifact that is has all the parkour in the lava. I found a interesting way to do it with just a grappling hook, even though they're disabled in that area, so quite happy about that. And also this is attempt 1. Okay. So got a lot of stuff to do here. Okay, we got a lot of leveling up that we need to do. Need some fiber then. So we need to, before 12, we need to hit 200 metal ingots. Like, we need to make a lot of metal here. So I'm not sure that we'll quite be able to do that all before, but we'll see. I need some hide. This is, after all, just the first time that we're doing this. One, 2, 3, 4. Nice. DX. Okay. Doesn't really matter what fuel we use. Oh. But we need so much metal here. Okay, and is that a normal Carno or Alpha Carno? I don't know. For whatever reason, I thought it was an Alpha Carno, but I'm not sure. Okay, I need this guy right here. Okay, for the keratin. Of course, you showed up. To you. You moved right at the last second. Annoying. Okay. Need more metal. Yeah, there. Spent. Whatever. I just need some. So smithy and the metal. Oh, it's a tech parasaur. Okay. Yeah, tech parkour is good. Maybe I want to like work that into the run. Okay, what time is it? 9? So we're running out of time now. Maybe that was a very aggressive timing. We'll see. But this scrap metal should help a lot. And all our fires are going. Yep. Okay. Parachute. Okay. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Right, we need grapple, link hook, and parachute, and an icky saddle. Crossbow, and then we need a lot of those. Like a lot of grappling hooks. We still have 2 hours before we need to leave, so 4 minutes on these settings. That would be 4 minutes. More of that. Oh yes, I'm going to need this. Yeah, and I guess just more grapples. I need to make a pike. Okay. Gonna do a thing here. And just grab out everything that I want in reverse. I don't need oil. Yeah. Let's go get our Icky tamed, and then we'll just grab the last things that we're gonna make. Shark. Yeah, whatever. I mean, we can just... It's not hard. Okay, get over here, buddy. You will be our out. Oh yes, I never explained, did I? Why we're waiting so long? I definitely am gonna need some. Some of that. I'll just leave you there for a minute. Yeah, okay. So the artifact spawns at the 13-minute mark. That's why... or I guess it would be 14 if we're counting real time and not the in-game hour count. It'd be the 14. You, more of you. What am I missing with you? Just arrows? Is that it? Am I missing anything? I don't believe I am. Okay. No, I don't think I'm missing anything. Okay, next up we have the Ocean Brute artifact. Oh, I wrote Ocean Brute. Jeez. That's silly. Oh well. I wonder how fast you guys recognize that. So we're just gonna line ourselves up with it. We don't really want to dive for it right away. It's really, really deep. So if we just dive and go up and down, it's not very productive. I really hate also being in such deep water, but okay, one sec. So we're not far enough. Far enough now. We're still too close. I found a way to just, if my crosshair fits nicely, basically. So it's like if I just look at you, okay, and does it fit nicely? Might have to go backwards a little bit, but this is probably good. Okay, so it's 12:23, so we're just gonna wait until it hits about 12:40, and then we'll dive. The artifact won't be there before that point, and then we're just gonna get a move on. Actually, no, 35 might be better. I'm just itching to go. Whatever, let's just go. Let's just go right now. Am I to the left or to the right? To the left or to the right? Cause remember, I ain't got no scuba gear. No, this ain't it. Okay, if it's not this one, right, do you remember that it should be this way? Half my oxy is gone. Okay. Thought I lined it up quite nicely. I know I was off a tiny bit, but not by very much. No, that ain't it. Is it deeper? Is it deeper? Nope. Oh, I thought I lined this up quite nicely. Okay, it's like I have to go up for air now. Well, I'm sure I'll learn it. Is it right here? Actually, yes, it is. The oxy is going to be so tight though. So I went just a little bit too deep. It's not that bad though. We only lost a little bit. 50 seconds? 51 seconds? From the theoretical maximum without spotting it in. Oh boy. And okay, pretty good so far for first attempt. So next up, we basically can just go nice and straight, right until we get to a certain spot, and then we'll dive again. And we've been going into a cave system this time, where I get to show off that trick. So now's probably a good time to mention, if you're watching to this point, you probably watched some of my other speedruns for Ark. So you may notice that the timer is better now. I improved the visual fidelity of it. I basically realized I was like scaling it funny. So anyway, it should be a lot cleaner, like better, clearer. There should be outline around the words that doesn't look like garbage. I mean, it's still not perfect, but it's definitely better than it was. There's still a bit of like red around the orange numbers, which is unfortunate. But you know, what can you do about that? I haven't quite found a solution. Okay. So we're not very far from it. Should just be where the drop-off is here. Yeah, really close to this island. Alright, let's just go for it. Ooh, fun. So it might be that way. Once I find it... Okay, yeah, it's the other way, it's the other way, it's the other way. Like, I'll just gain stamina. Obviously, we don't want to get caught. So I must be over here by a squid at some point. Ah, here. This is it. This is it. Is it? Ah, here we are. Yeah, this should all be good. I don't think we'll do any wading, but I'm really happy to show off this trick, assuming we can get there to do it. I have enough oxy for this part. I need the oxy a lot just for that big dive that we did, and also for diving in a different section. Really needs it. Just don't want it. Yeah, there. See, they can go into the ocean. I just don't want them to be going after the icky. Let's see if I can pull off this next bit here. I was like, wow, that's a funny rock. Yeah, it's because it's not a rock. Nice, even with webbed. Okay, so this is where I can do the trick. So in the past, to do this legitimately, what people always had to do was do the parkour. But there's a trick that I'm really gonna show here. So you can use grapples if you're at the bottom, but that's a known. What I haven't seen anyone do is just line it up. Line that up there, and then actually no wait, so line this up and go backwards a bit there. It's this. That's all it takes. That was a bit low, but you got the idea. And ta-da! I haven't seen anyone online do that. I was just really hoping that there'd be something fun in there. Oh wait, yes, I should just land in the water. Yeah, so I just really like that trick, and I really want to show that. So is there the water below? Yes. Nice. Now we're just gonna go all the way back out and up. Sorry, and then we're gonna head to that beach. That beach, the cold one. The cold one. Yeah, it's cold, like the tundra kind of area. There's that beach there. That's where I want to head. Friendly moes introducing themselves. And we're gonna go and tame a actually, could I? You know what? I'm gonna travel anyway. Yeah, I think I can just swim this way. Yeah, that should work. I kind of forgot that all this area was open water on ASC. For some reason I thought it was like ASA, where it was not really open water. But good thing I remembered that now. At least fairly open water. I don't need the Ichthyosaurus, so... Yeah, this will save time. This is still faster than Argent tables. Especially if I could just walk, that would be nice. So now we're just gonna head this way to the north beach. Yeah, this is definitely faster than an RG would be. And then we're gonna tame an RG. Grab a couple penguins, I think is probably a good idea. Oh, I see. That was a snake. There we go. Okay. At some point I'm gonna run out of stamina. Is that enough stamina? Okay, that was probably gonna be faster than flying here, so alright. That's one thing I didn't remember to do, was to make a mortar. Wait, you can't harvest that? Or you can't harvest that either. Yeah, one sec. Ah, here, but I can harvest this. RR. But what I've got here. Wow, what a friendly creature. Okay. And drink. Okay. Another woolly rhino. I was hoping that we just find a tranq arrow. Just naturally. You should just fall asleep, but come on. Yep. Now I could go and do the cave, but I do need the bird for later. Or at least I should need the bird for later. There's a section that seems really weird to do without a bird. I am really surprised that that didn't trigger anything. Okay. Just for getting in and out of the volcano, I think that we need the bird. Though honestly, I feel like you could almost do it without it. But I also need to make more tranq arrows anyway, so... You're still not tamed? Let's just try to gather up like 100. RR. Because we're going to use up a lot of grapples in there. Okay. Okay. So you're ready. So I'll just come back to grab that. Yeah, honestly, I think I could do it without the RG. I did plan it with the RG, but I think probably you could do it without the RG. Let's just see if you quickly spot any penguins up here. I'm under the impression that there should be penguins, but there's no penguins here. Oh well. I was hoping to grab some poly to make some ghillie, but I mean that's fine. I think this is going to be that cave. Yeah, here's the cave. Okay, I'll just... Ugh. Right, so yeah, now it's should just be fine standing out here. Yeah. I mean, is there any point in fighting them? Not really. Let's start with this one. This one I thought was maybe slightly more dangerous. So we'll get this out of the way. Yeah, so this section I was also nervous about, so that's part of why I have so much oxygen. There's a lot of these swimming sections. Oh, actually, I guess I didn't quite need that much. So once again, I did need that for the breed though. There it is. First one, I just wasn't sure what order I was going to be doing these in. Suckers. Man, I got nice spawns here. Note to self, don't be sprinting in here. Make sure you have full stand before I do that. Or make sure yeah, because you don't want to run out of stamina while you're doing the swim. I put enough points in, but you could. Yoke. Yeah, you don't need ghillie for this. I think you don't need that. So. Yeah, this part almost, not really. I was gonna say almost justifies all my oxygen going from back like one to the other, but not that much. There it is. There wasn't ever creatures on that bridge before, so that's a noted. Wrong one. Whoops. Honestly, we've had very few twists and turns. I don't particularly care to leave you here. Going pretty nice. That a T-Rex down here? That's such a weird noise. Yeah, that was a T-Rex, like 100% a T-Rex. Man, I wish I was not playing this, otherwise a speedrun. Otherwise I would go and ghost into the wall and take a look at that, because that's kind of interesting. How often do you find a T-Rex like in the underground area? That's weird. I don't know quite how many grapples this could use. I just assumed I might choke and need more grapples than that. Yeah. May as well just have that ready to roll for the exit. Man, if we do the exit, then the only really annoying area that we have left is the that one area. That's it. The what is it called? Lava cave? Yeah. Lava oasis is easy. I have no problem with lava oasis. Hello. Of course I ran out of stamina right here, but I'm still got enough to make it up anyway, so. Okay, here we are. Yeah, wow, this is going great. Right, let's just I didn't make enough tranq arrows off of that, so let's just go and grab our tranq arrows. I'm gonna want a few to knock out the T-Rex with. Wait, you know what? You follow me. I'll run ahead. I'll come back and you should have made some progress back to me. Man, that sound is so weird. Is that two different music at once? Okay, let's just go grab our energy. Should just be right up here. Okay, wow, you didn't make it even to here, did you? Wait, where did you stop? Okay, then you know what? Whoa, was it underground? Also, did I accidentally just find a way to mesh? You know, I wonder if you could use that, like, to just skip straight down to one of them. Just finding a way to do that. Maybe the meshing tricks are still alive on this. I kind of just assumed. There was a couple speedruns on the old leaderboard that were done with meshing stuff, and I kind of just assumed that, like, it probably doesn't work anymore. So if that worked, that wasn't a trick they used, but if the fact that I was able to mesh that easily, go into the ground like that, I'm sure if I navigated properly I could find a way down. It's kind of, I'm assuming that's where the T-Rex came from, right? So anyway, we should have this next artifact pretty fast. My route is just run to the right into the water, grab it, get out. Almost no risk of anything except Athroplera. And then we enter the final challenge, which is the Volcano. So we'll go into that cave, park our bird in a specific location, hop off, and then grapple back up to our bird. It's a really tall area to grapple out of, and I just don't think it's that good of an idea to try and grapple out. I mean, maybe there's a very nice way to do it, but okay, so I wouldn't kill T-Rexes because you're gonna need two of them, But this one is directly at the artifact. Like, this is the cave, so. Maybe I could have gotten the tranq arrows just from killing stuff on this island. It's good to know. Yep. So you can go up there and do whatever, but I believe the artifact is right there. So the easiest way is to swim over to this and just grab it and then swim back out. Instead of just trying to follow those bridges. I assume that maybe you could just parachute down. And probably about the same. Yeah. Bit of a late split there, but I didn't bring any stems. Our fortitude is insanely high though, so hopefully that makes up for it. Yeah, it did. Some of the benefits of having high fortitude. Next up, now this last one is really like a hard one. It's not that easy at all. So I'm not looking forward to doing it that much, but it is gonna be one that we're gonna do. So yeah, so there's like a lot of garbage in the way, like a lot of animals will be in the way between us and the artifact. And it's a long run, so not sure how much or how I feel about it. I'm not going to tame that one. Obviously, that's a bit far from the red obelisk. I'm sure, like worst case, I'll find like 4 carnos and just run with that instead. Yeah, so just making sure the entrance is not right here. Yeah, it's over on the other side of this one. Yeah, I see that this guy is here. That's noted. So, 2 Rexes with saddles is all that it would take. Mate boosted. If you want to be extra sure, mate boosted. Otherwise, I think 2 Rexes with saddles, as long as they're decent enough, could work. Or we'll just throw in like a 3rd creature. So like a Carno would be fine, just put all its points into damage. That would work. So for the camera angling, okay, is this it right here? Yes, this is it. So I didn't really feel like grappling up this. Like I felt like this is a lot of grapples to do. Because you can just park it, your bird right here. But I'm trying to imagine how many grapples that would take, and I feel like that's too many to be realistic. Especially if you mess up once, right? Okay. Just like I said, so much garbage. No, we don't go left on the bridge up ahead, we go right. Which is right here. Oh wait, I was supposed to parachute down here. Right. Oh sorry, I was concentrating too much. Yeah, you can just parachute down here. It's probably better. Although like we moved pretty fast, but it's probably better. Oh, almost fell off right there. Yeah, I believe then that's everything. All we have to do now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All we gotta do now is grab our boss creatures. Get out and then grab our boss creatures. For a first attempt, this is feeling really good, honestly. I got tons of grapples. Although I'm 100% sure half of the just get more stamina. Half of the wait. Should it be this one? I feel like that's Allosaurus I hear. Yes, that should be that one. Okay, good. That could have been not good. Well, we did it. Only 52 minutes to grab all the artifacts. That's pretty good. And we don't have to go and tame. So like an hour making metal and stuff. Like we make like why is it so blue? You make like 7 forges and call it a day. Like it's not complicated. Actually, on second thought, I don't think these are wood, are they? These trees? Like, do they drop thatch and stuff? I'll check. If they don't, then we're just gonna skip saddles. Actually, that might be fine. Well, though we can't level stuff up without a saddle. That's a good point. Although, no, we can, just with whistle commands. Just not very easily. Okay, I'll find out in a second then. Okay, I mean there's like a wolf, saber. We don't care about wolves and sabers. Scorpion. Another creature that we don't really care about. Let's find out. Okay, yes it does. 2. So yes, we do got saddles. It's like, what am I missing? Just wood. Alright, this metal node right here. You know what? This Carno is close enough. He'll just be extra damage. Like, it'll take no extra effort to bring him with us. Gotta get the junk out here. Yeah, sure, I'll just give you some meat. Let's go find ourselves some Rexes. Okay, perfect. There you go. So it's a male. Alright, so without bringing them over the lava, I don't think we even get one from over there. So I'm just gonna check up there. Got a Rex and a Carno. Could get one more. There, perfect. Rex. Just get rid of this dude here. And we'll just grab the other Carno as well. Perfect. Yep. Come on over, dude. But you fell. Female Rex. And female Carno. You're not a female Carno. You know what I mean. Ugh. Yep, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go set that up. I only really care to make the Rex saddles. I mean, the Carnos are kind of just going to be there. Actually, you know what I could do? Okay, yeah, just tell it to... Yeah, there we go. Thank you, and there you go. Whatever, you can have that. Okay, so Smithy, that's one rack saddle. Let's go grab our racks then. We should be done this pretty soon. One. Okay. Yep, follow me. Yep. Stay right there. I see you already defended yourself. Yep. There we go. There we go. Next up, let's grab the next two. Yeah, sure, let's just bring them around the corner here. Yep. Okay, and congrats. You're done. Alright, let's just grab the rest of our metal here. Got one ingot. Yeah, we're not going to bother with the kind of saddles, we don't really need that. Okay, let's just level this Rex up. And... just gonna try to get them all in there. Obviously it doesn't matter if the bird does or doesn't. It's not like it's gonna be helping. There we go. Yeah, which one's better? 5k for... 5k for... I mean, they're the same. Which one has more stamina? This one. Oh, how did I end up on you? Okay. Obviously we don't want to have to wait for T-Rex stamina, so. Alright, well that was, I mean I knew bringing in the Carnos was overkill, but... Okay, the reason... Here. Ah, of course you had to harvest it. Can you just... Ah, whatever. It seems like one T-Rex would have been enough. Yeah, probably. I mean, even these Carnos held up pretty good. Okay, well, there you go. I'll wait till we teleport back to click the button. But, yeah, there we go. That was centered, obviously on the very easy settings. So, you know, it's not like official server settings. I mean, if you haven't figured that out. But, this is really, I think, in my opinion, a respectable run. I'm very proud of my grappling hook thing. I mean, I'm sure people have figured that out, but I couldn't find anything on the front 2 pages of Google. So I'm very happy about finding that and not needing to do all that parkour. And for the first attempt, and I mean attempt, like not just like first completion, but like attempt, I think that was a pretty good run. So there we go. 107.21 to break down the Guardians of the Center. Honestly, not that bad when you have you just throw lots of dinosaurs at the problem and they have 2000 melee. So yeah, if you like the video, like the video. If you want to see more, can subscribe because I've only got FWR, and then we're moving on to Ark Survival Ascended, as we have been moving through all of Ark Survival Evolved's maps. This is the second to last one that I need to get the first, my first, that is, run in on. So yeah, so see ya.